What is up, you guys? It is your boy, the Macho Hype Man. Oh, yeah. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing my predictions for the 2023 WWE Crown Jewel event. This event takes place on November 4th from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And we have 7 matches that we're going to be getting into. And this looks like a fantastic card for a Saudi show. We've got superstars like Roman Reigns, L.A. Knight, yeah, Drew McIntyre, Seth freaking Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, Rey Mysterio, along with many more that we're going to get into. So without further ado, let's get into the predictions. Alright, to kick us off, we are going to have the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes going one-on-one against Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. Now, I predict that this is going to be a hard-hitting match. However, I'm going to go with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to win. As to the reason why, I will get to in a little bit later on in the video. However, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of interference from the Judgment Day. Not so much Rhea Ripley, just because she's got a fatal 5-way match to deal with, but I do believe that there will be some interference from Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor, but I do believe Sami Zayn and Jey Uso will help even out the odds, and that's why I say the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. We have the United States title match between Logan Paul and Rey Mysterio. Now, this match came about after Logan Paul's fight a couple weeks ago, where he cut a promo saying that he's a WWE superstar, and he issued a challenge to Rey Mysterio for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Rey Mysterio accepted the challenge, and Logan Paul has really been pushing his luck, especially with the LWO. Rey Mysterio's got a lot of backup there, but I do feel like the LWO will respect Rey's wishes in having this be a classic one-on-one match. Now, Logan Paul does own a victory over Rey Mysterio, but that wasn't a tag team match when Rey was teaming with Dominic against The Miz. However, Logan Paul has proven to me and to the entire world that he can go in the ring as a professional wrestler. So, despite that, I'm going to have to go with Rey Mysterio, just because of his experience, and I really don't think WWE needs another part-time champion. Up next, we're going to be talking about the WWE Women's title match between Io Sky and Bianca Belair. Now, this match came about after Bianca Belair came out after Io Sky's title defense against Charlotte Flair. And it was just announced this past week on SmackDown that she has invoked her rematch clause after being cashed in on at SummerSlam. Now, these two have faced off before earlier this year in Puerto Rico for Backlash. And what can I say? It was nothing short of a 5-star match. Fantastic performance from both ladies. If it's going to be anything like that, I would gladly make this a 2 out of 3 falls match if I could. But there must be a winner, and if I had to choose who I would have win in this one, I'm going to go with the current champion, Io Sky. Just because I feel like she's got a lot more to prove as champion, and they're building her character up very well, and I got a feeling that Bayley is going to be turning on her real soon. So for this match, I'm going to say Io Sky. Alrighty, up next, we are going to be talking about the World Heavyweight title match between the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre and the World Champion himself, Seth freaking Rollins. Now, I have seen both of these guys compete against each other multiple times. Like the last time they fought, I believe, was Money in the Bank 2020, where Drew McIntyre was the WWE Champion. And those two had a fantastic match, but Drew McIntyre walked out the victor. And with Drew McIntyre's new attitude lately, I do get a feeling that he has a fighting chance of becoming the next world champion. However, I'm still going to say Seth freaking Rollins. Now, the reason why I say that is because after the match, I believe Rollins is going to want to shake Drew McIntyre's hand, but Drew's just going to blow him off like he usually does the past couple of weeks. And then we're going to see Drew McIntyre deliver a Claymore kick to Seth freaking Rollins. And then we're going to hear this sound. And coming down the ramp is going to be Senior Money in the Bank Damian Priest, along with the rest of the Judgment Day. They're going to beat down Seth freaking Rollins, and Damian Priest is going to cash in his Money in the Bank contract and become the new World Heavyweight Champion. All right, you guys, now we're going to be talking about the women's fatal 5-way match between Shayna Baszler, who knocked Ronda Rousey out of the WWE, Raquel Rodriguez, who has taken Rhea Ripley to her limit more than once, Nia Jax, who made her triumphant return after a long hiatus. Like the last time we saw her before that was the Royal Rumble, where they botched her entrance. But she came back and made a statement by taking out Raquel and Rhea after their match. But speaking of Raquel, she's also in this match. She's taken Rhea Ripley to her limit more than once. And then we got the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Rhea Ripley, who's been a dominant champion so far, but this time I think she's bitten off more than she can chew. However, I don't think that the Women's World Heavyweight title is going to change here, because Rhea Ripley has been unstoppable since joining the Judgment Day. She has basically taken charge of the group, and she is a force to be reckoned with. And even if the odds are against her, I wouldn't bet against her either. So that's why my pick to win this match is the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, Rhea Ripley. Alrighty, coming up next, we have the greatest of all time, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena, against one of the fastest rising superstars today, and the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa. Now, I do believe that this is going to be a hard-hitting match, and it's a must-win for Cena, but it's also a must-win for Solo, because Solo has been the enforcer of the bloodline since his debut, and this is his biggest singles match to date. Sure, he's been North American champion, but that reign only lasted like 6 days. So, and I do see a bright future with Solo Sikoa. This match kind of gives me like old vibes of John Cena and Umaga. So I'm going to go with Solo Sikoa on this one, because Solo needs this win more than Cena. Come to the main event, where we're going to see the megastar L.A. Knight, against the Tribal Chief, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. And I do believe that this is going to be one hell of a fight, because the build has been great. LA Knight can hold his own on the mic against Roman Reigns, and he's a very good wrestler. However, as much as I want LA Knight to win, I just don't see anybody taking that title off of Roman Reigns just yet. Not to say that LA Knight doesn't have a chance, and I do firmly believe that it's going to be a fantastic match, because both men have been made to look great. Both men have been made to look strong in this rivalry. However, at the same time, I just don't really see Roman Reigns dropping the belt anytime soon. So that's why my prediction is going to be Roman Reigns. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit those post notification bells so you never miss out on a future upload. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, deuces, ooses.